All right, you ready to weigh some fish? Are you ready to weigh some fish? Grant, are you ready to weigh some fish? Come on up, Grant. All Miller. I looked in Grant's bag. I think Grant's going to be sitting in the hot seat a long time. I'm not sure. The bad part about coming up first is when you take the lead, you got to sit there till somebody knocks you off. So 3 fish for Grant Allmiller. He had 10.5, 12 pounds and 1 ounce. Great day. 22 pounds and 6 ounces. And I forgot to tell y'all, that's on 3 fish. The non-boater side brings us 3 fish. The boater side brings us 5 fish. So he had a 22-pound, 6-ounce, 3-day total with 3 fish. Not sure. Did you have 3 each day?
I had 1 yesterday.
So he only had 1 fish. So we're talking 7 fish, 22 pounds, 6 ounces for Grant Allmiller. Going to be taking the lead on the non-boater side. We're going to weigh the big one for big bass. It needs to be 5 pounds and 6 ounces. Looking for 5.6, could be worth $250 if it's 5.6. Not quite. 4 pounds and 14 ounces, 4.14, but great day for you, Grant.
Yeah, it was an awesome day. I just want to say something real quick. I just want to dedicate the fishing to my brother Jake. He passed away Wednesday morning, and yeah, it's been hard, but yeah, all the Bass Nation crew is awesome, and yeah, happy to be out here representing Montana. Shout out to Montana Bass Nation. Yep.
Very good. We'll let you talk a little bit later, but we're going to have you get the hot seat. Yeah, can you take those, Blaine? We'll get you some water because I know you're going to get hot too. All right, next up, J.J. Gibbs representing Nevada on the boater side. Had 27 pounds and 5 ounces after 2 days, and J.J. has had another good day. 5 fish. You need 7.3 to take over the tournament lead. 17 pounds and 10 ounces. 17-10, your new tournament leader with 44 pounds and 15 ounces. J.J. Gibbs representing Nevada, getting it done. Going to be leading the tournament. All right, JJ, looks like a great day in your boat.
Yeah, we had a good day. Man, I left a lot on the table this week, so Grant killed it, though. Man, he was wearing them out in the back of the boat, really actually kind of figured it out for us. Thanks to Nevada. What a great group of guys, Kevin, and everybody else for being here. Thank you, Bass, John, and crew. You guys do awesome.
Appreciate it. You get to take the hot seat as well, so you can share the hot seats together. Next up is California Bass Nation boater Kenneth Cleveland. 1 bass, Kenneth. Well, you're leading your state, so the goal is to move on, right? So 1 fish today, 2 pounds and 5 ounces. Going to keep you in the lead. I don't know who's behind you, how big a lead you had. I didn't study them that close, but what do you think? Is that going to be enough?
Yeah, I think we'll be all right. Not a spoiler alert, but we'll be fine.
You are a spoiler alert. You just did it. You just spoiled it.
Well, it's hard because I already know, but no, just thank everybody from the California Bass Nation. So being the president there, it means a lot for everyone's support and everything that we have, and just trying to grow that deal. And after Matty did what he did last year, just show everyone out west that, you know, all of us states here, we can do it when we get back there. You just got to get back there.
Absolutely. Well, good job. We'll see if that holds up to you. Sounds like he already knows it will. Jason Warren, Utah Bass Nation boater. I will try to tell you if I know for sure that an angler has moved on, I'll try to tell you that. If not, we'll make those announcements at the end. 3 bass for Jason. 5 pounds, 5 ounces, 5.5. That is not going to have you moving on, but I hope you had a good time this week. Anybody you want to thank or say hi to?
I say hi to my wife and my kids. Also, all 3 of my non-boaters. They were awesome. Helped me get on what I'm on now. So my goal coming into the tournament was to make the cut. And after my pre-fish, I thought there was no way that was going to happen. So I exceeded expectations. It's been awesome. Made some new friends and had fun. So
Absolutely. That's what it's all about. Good job. I hope to see you back next year. Dustin Sorter. I'll get it right. Oregon Bass Nation non-boater. Had 9 pounds after 2 days. You need 111 to take over your team lead and be in that first place spot. 1 pound, 15 ounces, 115. That's all you needed. I don't know who's behind you or if that's going to hold up, but we'll see.
I got one guy behind me right there, so we'll find out soon. But it's been awesome. Tough fishing, but I had a blast, and hopefully I'll be going on.
We'll see in a minute, sounds like. Good job. Sean Coffey, Arizona Bass Nation boater. Sean, right in the middle there. 3 bass today. You need 13.7 to take over the Arizona lead. 8 pounds and 2 ounces, 8.2. Not going to have you advancing on, but anybody you want to thank or say hi to?
I appreciate you guys and my family watching, and just tough fishing out there. That's it.
All right, well, good job. Hope to see you back next year as well. Terry Peterson, Utah Bass Nation non-boater. 11.5 after 2 days. 1 bass today. You need 15 ounces to take over the team lead. 2 pounds and 1 ounce, 2-1. There's your new Utah leader. That could have you advancing on. I don't know.
Thank you very much. Again, we had 8 guys from Utah fish today, and so I learned from the best. I had a great team. Thank you.
Very good. We'll see how far that gets you. Ben Bird, Utah Bass Nation, fishing on the boater side. 24-13 after 2 days. 3 bass for Ben. Needs 7.12 to take over the team lead. 7 pounds, 6 ounces, 7.6. Going to be just a little bit shy. I'm going to hold them up. We'll get a picture of those. Need to get some pictures for Bassmaster.com. Anybody you want to thank or say hi to?
Yeah, you've had me talking about Rick every day. I've got a family, too, that I'd like to say hi to. So,
Go ahead.
My wife and
I thought Rick was your family.
he might as well be as much as I talk about him. My wife and kids are headed down tomorrow, so I'll say hi before they take off, and looking forward to another week out here. So today I just wasn't clean, and right now with the way the lake's fishing, you gotta capitalize on every bite, and if you don't, you come in with that. So.
All right. Well, good job this week. Good luck. Hope you get them next week. Ramsey Romanen, Utah Bass Nation boater. All right. Ramsey had 32 pounds and 8 ounces after 2 days. 2 fish in the bag today. You are in first place on your team, so you're just going to pad that lead a little bit. 3 pounds and 10 ounces, 310. First place on your team. I'm not sure who's behind you, what they've got, and if you know, don't spoil it for everybody.
Bill Brown is behind me, and he's a stick, so I'm sweating it.
He is a pretty good stick.
Yeah, he's a good buddy, so if he moves on, I'll be proud of him, and I know likewise the other way around. But
anybody you want to thank or say hi to?
Absolutely, I want to thank God first and foremost. I felt like I had a godly presence around me and with me this whole tournament. So, and then I want to thank my wife and kids for letting me come and do this stuff. Utah Bass Nation, and then all the armed forces, first responders, and Lake Havasu. Everybody makes it happen.
Very good. Congrats. Good job. A great tournament for you. All right. Next up, Wyoming Bass Nation boater leading his state. I don't know what he's doing clear back there, but Brent Shores is up next. Got out of order. 24 pounds, 5 ounces after 2 days. Right in the middle. You don't need any to take over your team lead. You need 20 pounds to take over the tournament lead.
I ain't going to get that.
6 pounds, 3 ounces, 6'3", going to give you 30 pounds and 8 ounces. But you are in first place on your state. And I think you had a pretty good lead.
Yeah, I had about a 13.5-pound lead, so.
Probably going to be moving on, but we'll see.
I have no idea. I was hoping he'd post something on Bass Track so I could look, and there was nothing there. So I don't know. I got the privilege to fish with his brother on day one, and Sean Lee's a really nice guy, and his brother was a really super guy, and I really enjoyed my time with those guys. But I got to thank, the sponsors that I have, which is Keegan B.A.S.S, Sense, and AccuCoal, of course, which means the owner. I support myself. And then Marudo Hooks, they came on this year. Safe and Easy, Frenzy Baits. I know I got another one in there. But it was all these guys have been there for me. Oh, yeah, Mud Puppy Baits. They helped me out with some stuff, too. So, but other than that, my goal was to get back to Pickwick and make it, and I hope I do. And I'm a B.A.S.S guy, and I've been a B.A.S.S guy all my life. And dude, it was a strain out there for me. It was a lot of competition around me that were pre-fishing for next week, and it made it really hard. But I was able to capitalize on 3 bites that I got in the boat, and I lost 2. So I had my chance for 5.
Well, we'll see how it turns out. We appreciate your support as well. His company supplies all the bags that we use, AccuCoal. So if you need a weigh-in bag, that's what Bass uses, and we get them directly from him. Riley Nielsen, Utah Bass Nation, fishing on the non-boater side. $9.7 after 2 days. 1 fish today. Needs to be a 4-pounder. 2 pounds even. 2 even. Not going to have you moving on, Riley, but hope you had a good time. Anybody you want to thank or say hi to?
I'll thank my dad, and then my aunt and uncle came out, and then I don't know where the other ones are, but my mom and my girlfriend's here, so I just want to thank them for coming out and supporting me, and it was a great time this week. Thanks for you guys for putting this on.
Very good. Congrats. Hope to see you back next time. Corey Kerber, California Bass Nation boater, had 16 pounds and 7 ounces after 2 days. 1 bass for Corey. It needs to be 7-pounder, 7.7.
It's going to be a little short, unfortunately.
A little short of that. 1 pound and 10 ounces, 110. Not going to have you moving on either, but maybe Kenneth.
Yeah, Kenneth's moving on. Happy for him. I flat out got my butt whooped this week. Whatever the bite was, I missed it. But I got to get in the truck and drive 7 hours. I got to go catch some spotted bass tomorrow and make some money. So.
All right, well, have fun doing that. Good job. Dave Roberts, Oregon Bass Nation non-boater, coming up next. Had 6 pounds and 15 ounces. After 2 days, 1 fish in the bag. You need 1 or 4-1 to take over your team lead. 3 pounds and 8 ounces, just going to be shy. Anybody you want to thank or say hi to?
Yeah, thanks to my wife, Reagan. She's came down here with me and gave me a ride here every morning. Daughter, Colby, and son, Tucker, back in Oregon. We'll see you tomorrow.
Very good. Congrats on a good week. We give them a chance to thank and say their thank yous up here. We don't talk to them much during the week, but if they make championship Friday, they get to talk all they want. Gunnar Stanton, Nevada Bass Nation boater. 17-2 after 2 days. Okay. You're in second place on your team. You only need, with this 1 fish, 27 pounds and 14 ounces.
You better get out of that seat. It's a big one.
2 pounds and 5 ounces, 2.5. Not going to have you making it, but hope you had a good time as well.
Yeah, I had a great week. Just shout out again to everybody in the Nevada Bass Nation, all my buddies that came and fished with me. And none of my co-anglers launched a boat this week. All of our people helped us out launching the boats and took care of us great. So, and shout out to JJ for going to Pickwick.
Very good. Congrats. Jesse Parks, Arizona Bass Nation. 31 pounds and 6 ounces after 2 days. 1 bass. It needs to be 3-2 to put you in the lead for Arizona. 3 pounds and 4 ounces, 3-4. That's a good one. Going to put you in the lead for Arizona for a little while. Not sure if that'll last or not, but you've caught 34 pounds and 10 ounces of bass. We haven't asked anybody yet, but how were you catching them before today? You didn't catch them too good today, but how did you catch them yesterday and the day before?
I've been cranking in the morning, and then I'll throw a drop shot for the rest of the day.
Very good. I know there's a lot of people out here pre-fishing that want to hear that. So anybody you got to thank or say hi to?
Oh, yeah, my parents, my mom and dad, my girlfriend Evelyn. I got to thank my buddy Alex. I pretty much fished all of his water this week, so that was a big help.
Very good. Congrats. Hope to see you next year as well. Tim Meeks. He was, I believe, leading. Were you leading? You were second. You were second on the non-boater side. He was leading day one, I believe. 13-11 after 2 days, 2 fish. You are leading California, so you're just going to pad your lead little bit. 8 pounds and 10 ounces, 8-10, going to move you into second place. Not quite the lead of the tournament, but gave it a run, a couple ounces shy. Ooh, that's a bullet dodged right there. Bullet dodged. Nice job. Gives him a total weight of 22 pounds and 5 ounces. We'll find out by an ounce. 1 ounce, man.
Yeah, it's not too bad. I had a good week fishing. Practice wasn't very good. I had caught 1 fish each day of practice. And then day 1 of the event, we got into them pretty good. I had 10-13. I'd caught 4 fish on a baby brush hog Texas rigged. I had punched my biggest fish. And then day 2, it wasn't so good. I only weighed in 1 fish, but it was a solid one for 214. And today, 2 fish, both 4-pounders. One on them on a hollow belly swim bait, and the second one was on a pivot head, in the cages.
Did you ever have the one on that would have done it for you?
Yesterday I did. I didn't really get a good look at it. I mean, it was a small keeper, but, it was more than an ounce.
More than an ounce. Well, good job. Great job. Might be going to Pickwick anyway. Steve Lund, Arizona Bass Nation boater. He was sitting in second place. 34 pounds and 5 ounces after 2 days. You need 6 ounces to take over your team lead. 3 pounds and 13 ounces, 313, going to be the new Arizona leader and moving him into second place with 38 pounds and 2 ounces. Steve, I don't know. I don't know if that's going to do it. You probably know. If you do, don't spoil it for everybody. Act like you don't know.
Well, it was a tough day, so you never know. A lot of weights were low today, so yeah, I know what's going to happen, but we'll see. It was tough for a lot of guys and stuff, and getting the limit was sure tough out there. Obviously today I just couldn't get it done. Wasn't getting a lot of bites throughout the week. I was getting just a very few bites, but I was on the right fish. Almost all the fish I was catching was good quality fish. Even my co-angler, he caught 2 fish, and they were, almost had 9 pounds for 2 fish. So it was the right fish. I got one today, almost 4 pounds. I just couldn't get the rest of the bite. I was looking at them. They didn't want to play, though.
Didn't want to play. So what were you catching them on? Are you fishing? You don't want to tell.
No, I'll tell. The conditions are really tough, and especially the water cooling and everything. I just slowed way down, and I like to power fish, so it was really tough for me to do that. But if you can't get bit any other way, you do what the fish want to do, and I slowed way down with a drop shot. I think I caught 1 fish on a crankbait. All the rest of them were on drop shot, and I was fishing painfully slow. I mean, not working it aggressively at all, and that was the main key: the right areas and just waiting for those bites.
Very good. Congratulations on another good week, and I'm sure we'll see you next time.
Okay, great. I'd like to thank Diana Home for putting up with me being gone for so long and all that. I know it's tough sometimes. Also, I'd like to thank my sponsors: Mercury, Lowrance, Power Pole, Temple Fork Outfitters, Labina Lures, P-Line, and Reliance Mortgage from Queen Creek. And I'd like to thank you, John, and your staff. You always put on a great show and everything. And this keeps me coming back every year. So,
thank you very much. Appreciate the compliments. Great job by you. I know we'll see you back. All right, Richard Zamayevsky. Man, it's just flowing off my tongue now. I mean, I got it. 6 pounds, 14 ounces after 2 days. 1 fish today. 3 pounds and 12 ounces. That's a nice one. Let's get a picture of that one. 312. Not going to have him moving on for Richard, but good week. 10 pounds and 10 ounces. All right. Got any thank yous you need to say?
Just want to thank my wife for holding down the fort, and thank you guys at B.A.S.S. and Blaine Ruddy and all the guys that run the Arizona Bass Nation. So,
Very good. Congrats. Hope to see you back sometime. Austin Bentz, Oregon Bass Nation boater. The farther down the list we go, the longer you're going to sit. Because these guys that have already gone, they were the ones at the top. Austin Bentz, 23:15 after 2 days, 5 pounds and 4 ounces today. Does put you in first place on your team, or maybe you were already there. First place on the team, 23:15. Austin may be moving on. Is there any Oregon guys behind you? There are. Okay. Can't make it official then. Anybody you want to thank or say hi to?
Say hi to my girlfriend Taryn and all my buddies back home watching. And thanks to GP Custom Baits. Caught them all on a swim jig this week pretty much.
All right, very good. We'll see if that holds up for you. Leading the Oregon team, Montana Bass Nation boater. Fishing on the boater side, Austin Johnson. 15:14 after 2 days. You need 7 pounds and 4 ounces to take over the Montana lead and have a shot at moving on. 11 pounds and 14 ounces on 4 fish. Puts him in 10th place overall, but most importantly, first place on that Montana team. Couple nice smallmouth there. All right. Austin, are there any Montana boaters behind you?
He's back there, and he's got a couple fish.
Couple fish giving you the old eyeball, was he?
Yeah, a little bit.
Stare down.
Yeah.
What do you know what he needs now? I mean, my guy hit the button too quick, but what do you got? What do you have? You remember?
Not enough.
So you know what he's got. All right. Anybody you want to thank or say hi to?
We'll say hi to my beautiful girlfriend back at home. Hopefully she's watching. And Mom and Dad, thank you guys for watching. And thank you for putting on another awesome event, John.
Appreciate you guys fishing with us. Thank you very much. All right. Nathan Tummelson, Idaho Bass Nation boater. 14:11 after 2 days. 2 fish. Need 2 9-pounders in there to get ahead of Keegan. 4 pounds and 14 ounces, 4:14. Not going to have you moving on, but hope you had a good time.
I did have a good time. It's a tough fishery, but it's fun out there. Learned some new stuff this week, and I definitely like to come back. You know, it's something that it's different than I fish at home. I have trees around me, and definitely not desert. So
very good. Yeah, that's true. Anybody you want to thank or say hi to?
Definitely. I want to say hi to my wife, Tara, and I'm sure my parents are watching. I have a whole bunch of coworkers back where I work in Pullman, Washington, and I want to thank Bass and you, John. This is an awesome venue, so thank you.
Appreciate you. Good job this week. Tate Webb, Washington Bass Nation, fishing on the non-boater side. Had 5:15 after 2 days. 1 bass today. It needs to be 2 pounds even. 1 pound, 15 ounces. Oh, that's a tie. That's a tie. It says tied for first on my board, so that's a tie.
Well, he's a couple people behind me, so I think he's going to knock me out. But it was a good week and kept my head down and capitalized on a couple bites and gave her my best.
You are correct, though. If he's in line, that pretty much means he's got a fish.
Yes, it does. So congrats to him and congrats to all the other people that made nationals, and they're in for a real treat this year. So.
Yep, you been. How many? You were trying to get back. How'd you do there? I don't remember how you did.
Ooh, not good. I did better here than I did there. So.
Well, maybe you'll get back. Are you already qualified for next year? Maybe. Or are you gonna qualify for next year?
I'm gonna qualify next year again, and then we'll head back, give her my best shot. So.
Anybody you want to thank or say hi to?
My mom right there, and then my dad back home, and just all my family and all the Washington guys, and had a great week.
All right, very good. I know we'll see you back. Good job, Tate. 2 young guys in that boat today. John Hickey, Idaho Bass Nation boater, fished with Tate, had 15.3. Tate was the guard on the team and you're the center, right? 'Cause you're tall, he's short. 2 fish. Two nice ones. 7 pounds, 7 ounces, 7.7. Get a picture of those. Gonna have you in second place. He wants to weigh the smallmouth. It must be a pretty good size one, yeah? Oh, yeah. Nice one. We'll weigh it. See how big that smallmouth is. See how big you think it is.
It's over 4 for sure.
It is 4 pounds, 11 ounces, 4.11 on that fish. Nice smallmouth, 4.11. Going to show the crowd one more time. Nice job, John. Not going to have you moving on, but hope you had a good time. Anybody you want to thank or say hi to?
Oh, yeah, I got a whole entourage of people at home watching me this week. I got my wife and my dad, my 2 biggest supporters by far. It also sounds like I have a whole office crew of people that, as far as I know, have never heard of bass fishing tournament until now, that have been watching with my wife pretty anxiously this week. And also I got to give a shout-out to the guys back at work, the Aspen Creek crew. They've been busting butt while I've been out here dinking around and having a good time out in the sun. So pretty appreciative for this week. And, you know, fishing was a lot tougher than I had anticipated coming in. That cold front kind of made things difficult, but I just kept my head down the whole time. And today I had about an 18-pound deficit, and, you know, I went looking for big ones, and I only found one. But I also got to say good job to Keegan. He's a pretty good friend of mine. And, you know, if I'm going to lose to a guy, I don't mind losing to him.
Absolutely. Good job. Congratulations. Andy Bliss, Idaho Bass Nation non-boater. 314 after 2 days. 1 fish in there. If it goes 4.9, puts you in first place on the Idaho team. 1 pound, 14 ounces, 114. Not going to have you moving on. Hope you had a good time. Anybody, any thank yous?
Yeah, my friends and family back home in Bonners Ferry. I'll see you guys soon. I had a good time and learned a lot.
Good job. Congratulations on making it to Championship Friday. Joel Leeser, Montana Bass Nation boater. 23 pounds and 1 ounce after 2 days. 3 bass. You need 412. 6 pounds and 14 ounces, 614. Is there anybody behind you from Montana?
I think that's it.
You think you're it? This unofficially may be the first person that punched his ticket to the T&T Bass Nation Championship. Congratulations, unofficially. 29-15. Tell the folks how you caught your fish this week.
You know, I caught them a bunch of different ways. With this cold front, it seemed like I had to change every day. Today I caught them on a crankbait, and I haven't caught them on a crankbait all week. But earlier, let's see, I caught some mostly reaction fish, but I caught some on a drop shot. But it just seemed like I had to mix it up every day.
That's what it takes. You got to change with the fish. They'll tell you what they want, right?
Yep.
Anybody you want to thank or say hi to?
Yeah, I'd just like to say hi to my family watching online, Everett, Jane, Cora, and Cassie. Yeah.
Congratulations. I think you're going on to the national championship. Good job. James Hollinshead, Washington Bass Nation non-boater. You are tied for first for a very short time. 1 fish, 1 pound and 6 ounces, 1.6. Going to have you in first place for Washington. Is there anybody else? Don't think so? Looks like you're going to be moving on. What do you think of that?
Hey, that's awesome. Yeah, this is my 4th divisional and first time going. So, yeah, definitely happy to catch the one small one I did today.
You needed it.
I did, yeah.
Well, good job this week. Anybody you want to thank or say hi to?
Yeah, my wife, Steph, and then, yeah, just thank Bass just for putting on a great event and very well ran. And so, yeah, thank you.
Good job. Congratulations. All right, there he is, lurking. He's always lurking. He had 20 pounds and 5 ounces after 2 days. Utah Bass Nation boater, Bill Brown. 3 bass for Bill. 2 bass. He's got 2 bass. Let's change that. 2 bass. Must be 2 nice ones if they put 3 in there. One of them's a good one. 2 fish. 6 pounds, 7 ounces, 6'7". Not going to have you moving on, but we hope you had a good time. That's 2 nice ones. 1 nice one anyway. Bill Brown won this event a few years ago. It's about 4 years ago, was that? 4 or 5 years ago? 6 years ago? That was that long? Wants to weigh that one. We'll see what it is. See what that smallmouth is. 6 years ago. So 6 years ago is like your first divisional or regional.
Yeah, that was about my second one. That was on Lake Mead.
Yeah, you did good there. Won it. Came close this time. That smallmouth is going to be 4 pounds and 3 ounces for that smallmouth. 4-3. Good job. Good tournament for you.
Hey, thanks, John. I want to give you guys a big shout out for all you do for us and give us this opportunity. I look forward to it every year, and I want to say congratulations to Ramsey. I'm pretty sure he's going on, and he definitely earned it, and I'm very proud of him. So
that's right. He's had a good week. Good job. Good job, and I appreciate the kind words. Good seeing you. Jake Powell, Utah Bass Nation, coming up here. Loudest cheering section today. You got that award. 7-12 after 2 days, 2 fish today. 4 pounds and 2 ounces, 4-2. Not going to have you quite moving on, but we'll get a picture of those. Going to have him in 3rd place on his team. 6th place overall. Good job.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations. Got anybody you want to thank or say hi to?
Obviously, my mom over here and my dad. Both of them came out.
That's your mom. That's real. That's your mom?
Yeah. Yeah.
I wasn't sure who that was.
Yeah, she's pretty loud. She's good at cheering.
Do you do sports?
Did
you do sports?
I played tennis, and yes.
Played tennis. Did she? Tennis. So it's supposed to be a quiet sport. Was she?
Oh, it was very, very loud.
I can imagine. I can imagine. Did you ever say, "Mom, chill"?
Yeah, nah, I just let her do her thing, man.
I did that once to my mom in a basketball game. Once.
Bad idea. Very
Yeah, absolutely. Yep.
Yeah.
Anybody else you want to thank or say hi to?
I'd like to thank my dad for teaching me everything I know, and yeah, it's been awesome. And you guys, thank you for running it so well. It's been super fun.
Appreciate the kind words. Congratulations. We'll see you. I am sure we'll see you down the road. Justin Campbell, Washington Bass Nation boater, had 15-9, leading your state. So you're just going to add to it 3 fish. 8 pounds and 2 ounces, 8-2 on 3 fish. That's 3 nice fish. 23 pounds and 11 ounces for a 3-day total. Going to have him in 16th place. Y'all doing good? Yeah. Yeah. All right. They're doing good. All right. So got somebody behind you, right? One person.
He's supposed to be behind me, but
you haven't seen him?
Haven't seen him at the tanks.
Well, that might be good for you.
Yeah, it looks like made it to the Nationals finally.
Well, congratulations. Maybe he could be sandbagging.
He could be. He is a sandbagger.
There you go. Anybody you want to thank or say hi to?
Say hi to my wife and kids back at home. Thanks for everybody for taking care of work while I was gone fishing this week, and thanks to you guys for putting on a great event.
Appreciate you. We'll see where you end up. Sounds like you might be good, moving on. Good job. All right, your big bass leader on the non-boater side from Wyoming, Nigel Dalton, coming up here next. 5 pounds and 5 ounces is what you had before. 1 fish. So you've caught one fish and you're fishing today. So that just shows you never give up. 2 pounds and 12 ounces, 212. You are in first place on your team. Is there another non-boater behind you?
I didn't see him at the tanks, so.
So you could be moving on by catching 2 fish.
It's looking that way. Pretty crazy, only 2 fish, but I'll take it.
Hey, that's a prime example of why you never, ever stop fishing.
Hey, that's right. You know, the only 2 bites I got all week, but I got them in the boat, and I'll take it. So.
Absolutely. Anybody you want to thank or say hi to? Second tournament ever.
Second tournament ever. Fished the qualifier in this one, so.
Are you going to fish another one? Yes, one more. One more.
One more.
Maybe 2.
Maybe 2. We'll see what happens, though.
So you've never fished any tournaments in between the qualifier and this tournament?
This is it.
So are you going to keep that going? Like, you know, these guys are all superstitious. I am. So are you going to not fish any tournaments in between now and the Nationals?
I don't know. We'll have to see. I might just retire.
Maybe. You might have to.
Might go out on top. We'll see.
And go out on top. Okay. Good job. We'll see. Awesome job. Never know. Catch 2 fish. 2 fish. Oregon Bass Nation boater, Frank Scarla. 17-10 after 2 days. 5 bass. You need 6-6 to move to take first place on your team. 15 pounds and 2 ounces. 32-12 moves all the way into 7th place. Top 10 right now for Frank Scarla. First place on that Oregon team. Frank, anybody else behind you? He's not listening. Oregon. You got anybody behind you in the tank line, Frank?
I don't think so. No, he already weighed.
He already weighed. So unofficially, you're moving on.
It looks like it. I'm happy. I think I fished 6 of these events, so it feels pretty good to win one for the state.
Yeah, for the state. Good job. I mean, that's what matters right at this point. You're moving on.
Yeah. Looking forward to Pickwick, right?
Pickwick. That's right. Alabama. November.
November what?
Like the second week of November. Probably you're going to tell me something like it's elk season. What you gotta make a choice.
I might draw an elk tag. I don't know.
You can sell it to me. Go fish the tournament. I'll go elk hunting.
Okay.
That's a deal. You heard him.
All right, but I do want to say hi to my fiance Lisa. She's at home, so I miss her, and I'll be headed home tomorrow.
All right, very good. Congratulations. Looks like Frank's moving on. All right, Dean Yamagata, Nevada Bass Nation non-boater, had 5 pounds and 10 ounces after 2 days. 1 fish today. It only needs to be 2-4 to move on. Is that the end of the line back there?
No, we got
a couple more. 1 pound and 9 ounces, 1-9, going to come up just a little shy, Dean. Hope you had a good time. Anybody you want to thank or say hi to?
I'm good.
You're good. Yeah. Yes, you are good. I mean, you made it to championship Saturday. Oh, that's not what you were saying.
No.
You were saying you don't have anybody you want to thank. You don't have anybody watching at home?
I got the Nevada team right there.
There you go. Thank them.
Yep. Thank you, Nevada team.
Very good. Congratulations. Good job. We'll see you next time. All right. Arizona non-boater B.K. Cajon coming up next. I think those are the last 3 anglers, are they not? Had 9-4 after 2 days, 1 fish. It needs to be 5-9. 1 pound and 5 ounces. That's the small fish of the day. You gonna hold it up? Yeah. Absolutely. Hold that fish up. Small fish of the day. Alert. 1 pound, 5 ounces. Good job. That was a terrible. They're supposed to cheer louder than that for the small fish of the day.
Hey, it was a good day. Happy to be out here. I want to thank my girlfriend at home for keeping the fort down. And that fish came in the last 15 minutes, so happy to have it.
Absolutely. Anybody else you want to thank or say hi to? You got them all out of the way.
I want to thank all my anglers that took me on, practiced, and put me on their boat and provided something to do for a few days. So it was cool.
Congratulations on making it to Championship Friday. Good job. I believe those are our last 3 anglers. You got a big bullet to dodge right now. Big bullet to dodge. I believe he was sitting in 3rd place. He's now in 6th place. Idaho Bass Nation boater coming up here. Keegan Graves had 33 pounds and 9 ounces. You need 11-7 to take over the tournament lead. You're leading your state, and there's no more Idaho guys back there, so you're going to the championship. You're shooting for the win right now. 11 pounds, 6 ounces, 11-6. He moves into 1st place with 44 pounds and 15 ounces. $44.15 for Keegan Graves. We know he's moving on to the national championship. We know that. He's going to take over that hot seat, and then you got one more guy behind you to beat.
Did I take over the hot seat? You said
You did.
You said I need 11-7.
You need it. That's a tie, but you've got the tiebreaker. It's showing. We'll make sure it's official, but it's a tie, and they've got you showing you in 1st place, which is the tiebreaker. It breaks them automatically.
Gotcha. Well, that's awesome. I had a great week this week. I'd love to thank my wife and I got 4 kids at home. My son is over in Eastern Idaho wrestling in the state tournament this week, and he lost his first one. He won his second one, so we're rooting for Jack this week to do well.
Very good. I bet he does.
He works awful hard at it, and it's fun to see the competition in him that like his dad's got.
Well, good job. Tell everybody how you caught your fish this week. Great 3 bags of fish, really.
Yeah, so I had one little gig working in practice, and I didn't realize how good it was until the first day of the tournament. I was running around the lake, fishing new water every day. I had a specific type of terrain I was looking for, a kind of rock out there where I felt like a lot of the smallmouth were pulling up on and staging for the making love the next couple weeks or whatever. And man, they were
family show.
Well, yeah, that's PG right there for sure. But they were pulling up in there and they were mowing on crawdads. I had piles of crawdads in my live well every day. And, man, I was just throwing a crankbait, and it's kind of Idaho fishing. We do that a lot in March in Idaho. We run around throwing crawdad crankbaits, and just got lucky enough this week it worked here.
Well, it looks like you are going to take over the hot seat via the tiebreaker. We'll make sure that's the proper call there, but my screen shows him in 1st place. We'll go on the tiebreakers. We'll look. It may not matter, but we'll see. So we're down to the last 2 anglers. Last 2 anglers. We got a non-boater and a boater. We're going to bring the non-boater up, let him get his thank yous in and all that, because it's getting ready to get exciting right here. All right. You've had a great week, so we're going to tell everybody how you caught your fish this week, and then we'll get some thank yous in.
Most of my fish came out of jig. And honestly, the one thank you I want to say is I want to say thank you to basically Team Utah. I'm an honorary member of Utah, I think. I fished with 3 Utah guys, and they were all very nice to me, and I appreciate it.
Very good. Yeah, you had 3 good partners, it looks like. So how were you catching your fish, did you say?
Mostly jigs.
Mostly jigs. So talk about fishing behind 3 different guys from different states and at this level. I know it can be tough.
It depends on who you get. I mean, some guys are over aggressive. If they're running a reaction pattern, it can be tough. But a lot of my guys gave me room and gave me an opportunity. So
that's good. And learn anything from any of the guys?
Yeah, I got to learn to fish a little more current than I'm used to. I'm from Arizona, but I don't do a lot of river fishing. I stay on the main lake most of the time, so it was interesting.
Right. So that's good. That's what's good about the Bass Nation. So you fish with guys from all over different states from the West, and you might learn something new. So anything else you want to say before we crown one of these champions?
Just a congratulations to everyone that made it to nationals, and thank you for coming.
All right, go get your fish. Grant, hold it. Come up here, Grant. Stand right over here. Stand right over here. What do you think?
I don't know. Honestly, like I tell a lot of people, I try not to pay attention too much to the weights and just go out there and fish my hardest because, whether I have a good day or bad day, I'm just going to be positive and try to catch them.
Well, it's either going to be Grant Allmiller or Eric Hammer. Eric's going to bring up his fish. Come on up. Eric had 14-12 after 2 days, representing Arizona on the non-boater side. You're in first place on your team, so you're going to the championship. We know that. We know that, but it's either going to be Eric or Grant. 1 pound, 10 ounces. Grant Allmiller is your 2022 TNT Bass Nation Western Region champion on the non-boater side.
Yeah, this is awesome, really amazing. This is the biggest tournament I've fished in. I fished the one tournament last year, qualified for the state team in this, and yeah, I'm really excited to be here, man. It really is a blessing, and Bass Nation, everyone's so nice and so awesome. Y'all put on an awesome event, and I love fishing. Who doesn't?
We appreciate you. See that trophy right there? It says non-boater on it. Pick that up. Be careful. Pick that up. One more time, Grant Allmiller, your 2022 TNT Bass Nation Western Region champion on the non-boater side. Awesome job. And you're going to the championship. You ever been to Pickwick?
Never. Wasn't planning on it. I was just going fishing in Arizona, and here we go. Getting after it.
You're going to Pickwick. We know you're going to Pickwick. It's going to be a good tournament. Great fishing in the fall.
I'm originally from Kentucky, and moved up to Montana, so hopefully it'll be in my wheelhouse for some fall southeast fishing down there.
Sounds good. Congratulations. All right, good job. One more time, Grant Allmiller, your non-boater champion. He'll be right out back for autographs in just a little bit. Congratulations to Grant. All right, Frankie, come on up here. Let's talk to Frankie Mueller, Arizona Bass Nation boater. Couple nice days leading up to this, 34 pounds and 7 ounces. You're in third place on your team. Don't need a whole lot to take over the lead there. So if you've got much, you're going to be moving to the championship. But you're after that trophy right there. I don't know if you got enough to do that, but we'll get your thank yous and first of all, tell us how you caught your fish this week, if you can, and we'll share that with everybody.
Most of them came flipping, but my other fish, I caught some key ones yesterday on a precision tackle swim jig made by Chris Kinley. But that's pretty much it. Just running water all day, the same spots all 3 days, and they just, luckily, somehow, by the grace of God, they reloaded each day, so I'm happy for that.
Well, good job. Anybody you want to thank or say hi to?
Yeah, that whole crowd right there. My buddy Blake, I stay at his house every time I come down here. My boss Robert, my buddy Micah Jones right there. He sponsors me for all my big tournaments, other big tournaments. Kinley, he makes my baits for me, and my mom and my girlfriend are standing out there. My dad, my grandpa, they're back in Texas right now. Just say hi to everybody. So thanks.
Well, good job. Go get your fish. Let's bring Keegan up here. Keegan. It's either going to be Keegan Graves from Idaho or Frankie Mueller from Arizona. Frankie has 4 bass. 4 bass. He needs 10 pounds and 9 ounces. Anything less than that, it'll be Keegan. 12 pounds, 13 ounces. Hold up a couple fish. We'll get a picture there. Frankie Mueller gives him a total, 3-day total weight of 47 pounds and 4 ounces. You're the champ. You're the champ. Now how do you feel?
I'm shaking harder than I was before this now. I can't believe it, man. After day one, I thought I was completely out of it, and then yesterday, that surprised me yesterday. I'd seen those fish. I seen them again today, and then just yesterday they were eating, and then luckily 4 of the right ones were eaten again today. So I'm blown away, man. I can't believe it.
Did you think that one shy of the limit? You think maybe that might hurt you?
Yeah, I was kind of a stress monster today, but for the most part, I'd sit down, drink a water, and it's like the Snickers commercial, you know, just eat a Snickers. And I ate a couple Snickers, and I chilled out and just some deep breaths and just took it easy and stayed focused all day and was able to do it.
Pick that trophy up. Your 2022 TNT Fireworks Bass Nation Western Region champion, Frankie Mueller, representing Arizona. Moving on to the Bass Nation Championship. Still got a shot at the Bassmaster Classic. Great job by Frankie Mueller. Hang around. We're going to hand out some plaques, but for the Bass staff, for Go Lake Havasu State Park, my name's John Stewart. Thank you, and have a great night.